Andy.
Yes.
I miss you already.
Yes.
Watch out for the mic.
See you guys later.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Alright, so anyway.
And speaking of deviating from villains a little bit, I think in terms of like heroes that I want to see, like not heroes, but anti-heroes that I want to see together, to have a conversation. I don't know why, but I want to see what kind of conversation James Bond and Flashpoint Batman would have together.
Yeah?
Like,
It would more... Wait, James Bond kills people, right?
Yeah, James Bond.
Okay, alright, okay.
He's 007 means 00 means a license to kill, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see that.
Okay, what about, what's that guy, John Wick? John Wick and the Punisher.
Ooh, that'd be
They're
cool.
both killers, they both kill
That'd be
people.
a cool.
That'd be cool.
That could be a cool team.
It's more of who's willing to do the
who has,
more
who has
evil
the higher
thing.
body count?
Yeah, who has the higher body
Who has
count.
the higher body
Who has more notches on the rifle?
Yeah. Well, I would say at this point, John Wick, he has a more consciousness than Punisher. Because pretty much the Punisher, he has no family at this point.
Yeah.
You know?
But neither
Entire
does John
does.
bloodline is basically wiped out.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
neither does John Wick.
But he has that dog.
Yeah, but then the dog gets shot.
No.
Yeah, but at least John
What are you
Wick.
talking-
Oh, wait. I'm talking about in John Wick 2, the second dog doesn't die, right?
Oh, I didn't
I
watch
haven't
John Wick
seen
2.
John Wick 2
Okay,
yet.
okay.
I haven't seen John
The
Wick
second
2.
dog's safe.
I remember John
Okay.
Wick 1.
Yeah, because that's what I was saying. Like, even though the first dog is dead, he gets another
No, the
dog.
second dog's safe.
Okay, good. The dog is his best friend right there.
Yeah, but at least John Wick will still have maybe some uncles or cousins, that sort of thing. Like the Punisher doesn't even have any of those.
Yeah.
That is true.
Well, he does have that blonde chick. I forgot his name.
Karen?
Karen. Yeah.
Karen's a Daredevil, you.
Well, I mean, like a friend thing. You know?
No!
Karen, yeah, she's always been a daredevil.
She's a Daredevil!
Well, I mean, from the I don't know if you guys seen the latest trailer.
For what?
Punisher?
I mean, not trailer,
The
but
Punisher trailer?
there have been some screenshots of the Punisher.
I think Karen's going to be in the show,
Karen's
but
there, but
I don't think they're going to have anything.
I don't think it's gonna be a romance.
It's going to be with Daredevil, not Punisher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your enthusiasm.
Okay,
bro.
speaking of that, I finished all the Marvel Netflix things.
Oh,
Even Defenders.
And Defenders too, yeah.
Even
Wait.
Iron Fist.
Yeah, I finished Iron Fist.
Congrats, man.
Okay, after the show, you gotta tell us what you think.
All right.
Okay?
Alright. So anyways, moving on to the next segment.
Oh, I have one more.
Oh, yeah.
V for Vendetta
Oh.
and Ozymandias from Watchmen.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh!
Two Alan Moore characters.
Yeah.
Oh, two Alan Moore characters and that makes so much sense actually. That's actually really good.
Who would be the more manipulated? Which guy would manipulate who?
V.
Yeah, definitely V, because
You think so?
I mean more in the book than in the movie, but Ozymandias still had more of a conscience even after he killed all those people. It's
Yeah.
I sadly still haven't watched V.
I mean, do you think that
I've seen it,
because
but
whatever
I don't think I've
Ozymandias
seen it.
did, it was
I don't
for a
remember it
particular
much.
reason?
I've definitely seen it.
Ozymandias didn't. He stopped the Cold War.
Because he wanted the world to focus on a common enemy.
Yeah,
Rather than another Cold War.
pretty much united the world.
United.
If you remember reading the book,
Yeah.
he was a lot more conscious.
So regarding the two characters, it's more of a who has the interest of the people. Do you think Ozymandias has a more interest in the people than the character from V for Vendetta?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't say so. And by the way, anyone who hasn't read the graphic novel of V, just seen the movie, or has done neither, you should definitely read the graphic novel. It's much, much better than the movie.
yeah. Same with Watchmen.
It's a lot more authentic. The thing about the movie is it really, really distorts the story, the characters, everything. It's a lot more morally ambiguous. If you read the graphic novel, you'll just get the much more authentic original
Yeah.
what Alan Moore really wanted.
Yeah.
That's why he wanted his name erased from the movie after all.
Oh.
Well, on the
Watchmen's good,
on the
though.
contrary, I would say watching the Watchmen adaptation and reading the comic book. At the comic book, I read it. I was like, yes, but at the very ending, I was like, no, you didn't just do that. Because at least with the ending in the Watchmen movie.
Yeah, I personally like the Watchmen ending in the movie better than the book.
Yeah, because in the movie, it's like, oh, it makes sense because it's Watchmen. I mean, it's a more personal, the stakes are more higher. But
Mhm.
compared to the graphic novel, you're just like really
Giant squid.
Octopus, really?
Giant
You
squid.
know what I mean?
I mean, plus I liked Rorschach's death better in the
Yeah.
movie with Night Owl watching.
Yeah.
Like that actually got me. Like the graphic novel still gets me.
Overall, Watchmen just did better as a movie than V for Vendetta did.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree.
Yeah.
So, is that why did
Wait, did you hear that?
what? This?
I was not. There was like a big, like a silent boom.
You mean this?
Yeah.
That-
No, not that. No. There's like like it's hard to explain. There's like a silent like. I don't know, man. Something's
Let's talk of
haunted.
the supernatural. We got
Just-
everyone excited.
Oh
Here
yes,
goes
yes,
now.
yes.
Did you watch it recently? Are you on edge right now?
You know what?
seen it
A lot.
Yeah.
I really want to see it. I
Emma
love to.
Watson took a photo of the It cast and she was like, "Is this the Stranger Things cast?" She mistaken that for the Stranger Things cast.
Isn't one of the kids in there in Stranger Things?
No,
no,
Finn,
no.
Finn something.
Well, one of the
Yeah.
kids in it's actually
Really?
in Stranger
Yeah,
Things.
Finn-
yeah,
what's
one
his
of the
name?
kids.
Oh, one of the
I forgot
kids.
his name. Finn something.
Oh, okay.
He's in Stranger Things too, and he's in it.
And also one of the characters from Stranger Things, he's in a role in a movie now. I can't remember the movie.
Hellboy.
Hellboy, yes.
I don't. Yeah.
Oh,
I've
is that
seen
the
some-
the remake one?
He's
Yeah,
the new-
the
yeah,
movie,
yeah.
yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
even know they're making a remake of Hellboy.
They are.
Wow.
And it received a lot of publicity.
Yeah, like they released a picture.
Segue into the third topic.
Yes, segue into just subtly into the third topic. That's what we do so well. So our third topic is, I mean, in the past before, it was a lot harder, there's always, a sense of beef between TV actors and movie actors. You know what I mean? It's like that thing where you go to America and the election system is like, oh, you can't do politics. You're not part of the elite. It's kind of like that.
Mhm.
So it's like, oh, you're the TV guy? Okay, no, I'm sorry. I'm not going to bring it into the movie. So do you think anything has changed at all?
Wait, so who do you think has the upper hand? TV actors or movie actors?
Subjectively speaking, financially, movie actors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd probably say movie actor.
Because, I don't know, for some reason, TV people, they receive a lot of hate.
Why?
Not hate.
Not hate,
But like,
like
the TV, the
like,
scheduling is all different.
Just
with
to give
TV.
you some back information, in Batman vs Superman, right? For the role of Lex Luthor, they were considering a lot of candidates for the role of Lex Luthor, but not for a single second. Michael Rosenbaum from Smallville,
Yeah.
he played that character for 7 years, and yet he wasn't considered. That's the thing that I'm talking about. These
Probably-
TV actors, they're
it's
never
probably because they
considered.
didn't want to do a universe.
I know, but at least
mixing.
maybe a consideration would have been, like
Yeah,
you
like
know,
the
at least
same
a
thing with Grant
justification.
Gustin when
Yeah.
they had Flash. Yeah, so like
The
Yeah.
thing
they
is, it's
didn't.
really hard, yeah, like, you can't mix universes. If someone's already portrayed a character, you can't just bring them back in a movie if they're
And
Yeah.
portraying
playing
a
the
character.
same
And-
character.
And also, like, that discussion of, they were saying, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Well, this is a really amazing show. Why? Because it's going to be both movies and TV shows.
yeah,
I've been
well,
waiting
Clark Gregg
5
is a
years and
movie
still
guy.
not a single Avenger shows up in this
Because,
movie.
you know
Nick
how much
Fury-
money that's gonna cost? Yeah,
I mean,
Nick
Nick-
Fury did.
I mean, aside from the money cost, if actors do respect the fans, because it's like like a promise, like
I guess so.
it's like that thing when a lot of politicians say, oh, we're gonna do this and this, but you're not gonna do it. It's gonna hurt a lot of people.
To me, it's really stupid. Like, I think, like, so many good movie actors have started off their careers on TV, and vice versa. So many good movie
Yeah.
actors have gone over to TV and ended
Yeah.
their careers there. And I mean, look at Kevin Spacey, right? He started off with movies, and then probably his biggest hit was a TV show. So
House of Cards.
exactly. Hey, probably the last show I've actually watched for a while because I've been off the TV radar for quite a while. But
Yeah, didn't Mads Mikkelsen also like rotate between TV and movies as well?
What?
Yeah, Hannibal and
Yeah.
He was
Hannibal,
in
yes.
Hannibal, the TV show.
Hannibal
Yeah.
Lecter.
Yeah.
And also Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah.
Walking Dead and Batman vs Superman.
And Watchmen.
Watch.
He was comedian in Watchmen, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, but plus in Batman vs Superman, he was like barely in it. So.
So every every movie seems to stick in a Game of Thrones actor.
No, always, yes, and especially in Justice League, Steppenwolf. He was in Game of Thrones as well.
Who was he?
He was Lord Commander of the.
Which one?
The other.
Night's Watch?
Not the Night's Watch.
Oh, what? Mance Raider?
Mance Raider, yeah,
The
Mance
King
Raider.
of Beyond the Wall?
King Beyond the Wall, yeah.
Him? He's Steppenwolf?
Yeah, he's Steppenwolf.
Oh, I didn't know
The
that.
old guy, yeah.
Wait, who did Jason Momoa play in Game of Thrones?
Huh?
Khal Drogo.
Khal Drogo.
Okay.
And also Ed Sheeran was in season 1 of.
Ed Sheeran was in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
seriously,
Yeah, he was in. He played.
He's
and
part
yeah,
of the
everyone.
Lannisters.
The whole internet was freaking out over it, and mostly because they thought it was stupid. But he was in Game of Thrones. episode 1 of season 7.
Yeah.
And he was just a Lannister soldier.
Honestly,
And
I mean,
he did some singing.
Really?
Yeah, only because Maisie Williams is friends with him, so she probably got him the gig.
Oh, wow.
anyways, I mean, I'm not a big Ed Sheeran guy, so maybe it didn't make a bit of a difference.
I
really
watched
didn't-
it.
I didn't care
It didn't
at
really
all.
affect me.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I'm not a fan. He had one good song, and that's pretty much it.
I mean, let's be honest. At least it's not worse than if you watch your video and you get Rick rolled. It can't be worse than that.
Rick rolled.
That's a good song!
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
but I mean, like-
I actually got Rick rolled recently.
Yeah,
Not
like,
recently, like
it
a
has
month
happened.
ago. Like, but,
That's
like,
recently.
How do you
Yeah.
do this instruction video and then suddenly you get Rick rolled?
Rick rolled. I got Rick.
That
Yeah,
happened
and
to
then
me
you
yes-
listen to the whole song and your life is better.
Better. Exactly.
Yeah, it happened to me yesterday. How to watch IT for free? Oh no, you got Rick rolled.
You got Rick rolled.
Yeah. Let's try it. There's no such thing as a movie. Do you need some water, man?
Good.
You good? Alright. Yeah, you think this is bad. We talked about, 21 Jump Street?
Yeah.
21
My
Jesus.
favorite movie of 2014.
Yeah, we instead of Korean Jesus, I said 21 Jesus, and this guy lost it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why did you edit that out of the video? It would make the video make more sense.
Yeah,
You know what?
we would have got a ton of views, man.
I should like do like a bloopers thing, bloopers reel.
Or just edit it back in.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, speaking of 21 Jump Street, ever since the second movie in that series, I haven't seen Channing Tatum anywhere.
Channing Tatum's gonna be in Kingsman 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was in Logan Lucky, which I did actually see.
How'd you like it?
It was pretty good. It's like Redneck Ocean's 11.
Redneck Ocean's 11. Okay, I have to see that. I love Ocean's 11's my.
It's
what-
why it's the
It's same director.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
same
like, and like Ocean's 11 is like one of my top 7 favorite movies. So like, I have to see it.
Between him and Jonah Hill, I think Jonah Hill really got the better end of the deal. I mean, he went on to do bigger and better things, and then people are rarely talking about Channing Tatum these days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also, he was in Jupiter Ascending and Foxcatcher.
Well, Jupiter Ascending. I mean, how good?
Ah.
I heard nothing really that great about it.
Nah.
Yeah, but Foxcatcher is the best performance of his entire career. So.
Okay. Yeah, but Jupiter Ascending is like Wachowski's Descending.
Yeah.
Like Wachowskis.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's gonna be in Kingsman 2. So
Yeah.
All right, I'll look out for that one.
yeah.
Alright, so have you guys seen the latest trailer for The Foreigner?
Yes.
The only trailer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I watched the trailer. Yeah.
Oh my
You
god,
saw it, right?
Yeah, I saw it. I
No,
finally
it's
saw
great.
it. Yo, Jackie Chan has not lost his touch.
Yeah, man. And so, in anticipation of The Foreigner, we're just gonna do like a breakdown, not just TV shows and movies, like every single franchise, action franchises. So let's go. Breakdown of the franchises.
Die Hard.
And any innovations they
Father
can
of
do in
all
the
action
future.
movies, Die Hard, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, which one was better, Die Hard 1 or 2?
One, for sure. Oh my god.
One's
Two-
the best in the franchise by far. In my
2 should
opinion.
not have been made.
So when did it start losing it? Because like Die Hard 5 was crap.
It started losing it as soon as it started becoming a franchise.
I'm gonna agree with Nels there. It never actually had a good sequel. Any of them, none of them were good. The original was called the father of all action movies in modern times.
Oh, okay. You know what was another good action? Terminator,
Terminator.
Predator.
Especially the
That's great.
second one.
Terminator 2.
Judgment Day.
Rambo.
Rambo.
That was great.
Yes.
Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's great.
And any Quentin Tarantino movie out there.
That's special.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I need to think of more old action movies
Oh,
from the 80s.
I think-
those are great.
I don't know if this qualifies as an action movie, but it had a lot of action in it, and
Yes.
like it's also one of my favorite movies. The Sherlock Holmes movies with Robert Downey Jr.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure about that.
It has
Okay.
yeah.
Okay,
it has,
I think-
actiony moments.
I think
Some
one
division
more. I
over
think
here.
one more than 2 definitely, but like it had a lot of good fight scenes. in
Oh,
it,
I have
though.
a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Transporter. All the movies with Jason Statham.
Oh yeah, Jason
Yeah.
Statham was great. Great action star. Yeah.
Yes.
What about John Wick?
John
Yeah,
Wick.
Yeah,
John
yeah,
Wick.
of course.
Yeah, like John Wick. I sadly have not watched
The second one.
I haven't watched the second one yet. I've seen the first one. And
I-
the first
I
one's
haven't watched
fantastic.
Watch the second one.
I haven't watched the first one yet either. Like every time I'm gonna get to it, I'm just.
You haven't
like,
watched the first one?
Watch them both.
Yeah, I have to watch them
Dude.
both. Like,
I-
like yeah,
when this-
like,
if the
I've
second
heard.
one's on Netflix, I'll watch
Yeah,
it.
like
Yeah.
both for both movies, I've heard like great things about them. So,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh,
And if we're talking action, Kingsman.
yeah, I was gonna just
Right?
say. I was
Kingsman, it's
gonna-
coming.
Yo,
The second movie's coming out
Yeah,
on Friday.
yo,
Kingsman 1.
the
really
fight
good.
scenes
Yeah,
blew me
the church-
away.
the church
the church
scene.
fight scene
Yeah, the
was
church
just like
fight scene is fantastic.
that was fantastic. Like,
And what about the TV shows?
24.
24. That's
I
another
haven't
one.
watched that.
Okay.
Also, have you guys AMC show Into the Badlands? That's another one.
I've heard of it, but I've never watched it.
Never heard of
The way I can pitch it to you, think of it as like a Game of Thrones type of thing, but in here there's slavery, and people are fighting for these slavery people. And
slaves.
by the way, Bruce Lee would be proud because there's an Asian guy and he's the protagonist.
Jesus Christ.
So and also there's a fight scene basically where it's like raining basically, and there's like 24 people and he's just like slicing back and forth, and he's doing a lot of cartwheels. So a lot of action scenes there. Yeah.
Would you count the superhero movies in the action movies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Especially
Especially-
Man of Steel, especially, and
Man
a
of-
lot of destruction porn.
Normally when I ask people, they put them in a whole like separate category.
No,
No,
I mean, like,
There's some intersectionality.
definitely
Yeah.
it's actiony.
Yeah.
yeah, it's actiony, yes. And like, speaking of action, like, if we're talking about action in Civil War, I feel like Black Panther had the best action scenes in the entire movie.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Like all the fight scenes with him in it were the best. Like
Yeah.
I loved them.
Would you count The Matrix as a action?
Yeah, for
Yes.
sure, for sure.
Yeah, totally.
Because they did do some innovations with the slow motion thing.
Mm.
That's very innovative.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I have another good one. 300.
300.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh woo! Oh woo!
Yeah. Tonight we dine
This
in
is
hell.
Sparta!
No, it's this or it's Sparta. That's how you do it.
You just destroyed the microphone.
That's how you do it.
And
That's
everyone's ears now.
Oh, man.
my bad. My bad.
Yeah.
Or if your ears are actually messed up, then you
Yeah.
can't hear
And
me saying
also,
my
that's
bad.
another DC comic.
Which one?
Yeah, yeah. Frank Miller wrote 300.
Oh, yeah.
Frank Miller wrote 300.
Oh. Speaking of Frank Miller, Sin City.
Oh
I have not,
yeah.
Yeah.
I have not watched that
Sin City,
movie.
Yes.
Would you
It's
count
great
that as
movie.
action?
It's a very noir type of thing.
Yeah,
The
very
action is
noir.
really good.
Who was in it again? I forgot.
A lot of people.
Mickey Rourke.
Bruce Willis,
Jessica
Mickey
Alba.
Rourke.
A lot of
Was
famous
that Jessica
people.
Alba in it?
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson was in it, right?
Yep.
No, she wasn't.
No, she wasn't.
Oh, really?
Oh, that other chick, I can't remember her name. Very
Jessica
skinny.
Alba?
No.
I don't know.
She was in that movie, I don't know if you guys heard of it, Womb.
Womb?
What?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. But anyway, okay,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, you consider that actiony?
Yeah, I would say so.
How was the movie as a whole?
It was great.
Okay.
The first one.
Yeah,
Second
just-
one,
There's a
watchable.
second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out
Yeah.
actually
Oh
recently.
yeah, there's a second one. I forgot.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Frank Miller.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys see the second 300?
No.
I heard that was
I didn't
bad.
watch
I heard that was bad.
I didn't watch it.
Oh.
I didn't really hear. I didn't hear good things about it. That's why I didn't
Yeah,
watch
I heard that was bad.
Yeah.
And the trailer looked better than the original 300. I don't know.
By the way, speaking of the medieval ones, we also have to talk about, before Game of Thrones, there was Rome. That's a good one.
You know what? Actually, Gladiator. That's an action.
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. Spartacus,
Spartacus, yeah.
yeah.
Kingdom of Heaven.
And also Vikings. That's
Yeah.
another
Oh,
one,
the
yeah.
TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I watched a video like ranking all the medieval shows. Game of Thrones is number 1. Vikings
of
is like
course.
right there, number 2. Yeah.
And
So-
all.
We haven't really talked about Terminator.
Terminator, yeah.
Terminator 1, great, and then Terminator 2, probably like the best sequel ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about Terminator 3? Was that?
And then Terminator 3 was the
It wa-
best. Terminator 3 is the best of the rest of them.
The
Yeah.
best of the non-James Cameron.
Non-James.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then it's like, I saw Salvation with Christian Bale. I don't remember that much about it. That should speak to you.
And then there's Genesis,
Genocide.
which we don't talk about?
Yeah, that was what I don't know what
It's
that
like
was.
Dragon Ball Evolution. We don't talk about it.
But Terminator 2.
Oh,
That-
Dragon.
definitely.
Speaking of Dragon Ball, like there's a lot of animes that also go with have like great action as well. Like you said, Dragon Ball Z and
Yeah.
and Attack on Titan. I
Attack on
love
Titan.
Attack on Titan.
One
Like,
Punch Man.
Like oh yeah, One Punch Man is good too. Like I mean, the only anime I watch is Attack on Titan, but like yeah, One Punch Man had really good.
What about Gundam? Talking about action. Gundam has action.
Yeah, Gundam has.
Well,
action.
this is kind of actiony, but it's kind of ecchi harem. High School DxD.
So, is that an anime?
You have to watch this
Yeah.
one. This is really good. Think of this guy, his power, like whatever he thinks of, it can happen.
Oh, shoot.
Like, if he can think of like he's a pervert basically.
That
You
should
think of
that should tell you all you need to know.
Oh god.
Yeah, man.
That's what, like the only
The
high,
pervert is the
the only
protagonist.
high school anime I know of is Orin High School Hostel.
Yeah,
so
man.
like I'm like and like after my friend showed me one episode, I'm down like what the hell did I just watch? So like what the hell?
Also, High School, the one where it's like they're fighting against zombies. It has the High School as the title. I forgot the name. It's not High School XD.
I have no idea. Huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
and-
it's an anime where it's like a post-apocalyptic world. There's 3 main characters, and they're fighting against these zombies. Their whole school turned into zombie. It's an 18+ anime. It has a lot of
You're
action.
doing literally nothing for me.
There's a sword slashing. But it has
Oh.
high school
Oh,
as the
sorry.
title, yeah.
Okay, and one more deviating from the movie and TV show area. I think in terms of video games and I think like anything hack and slash related is also like an extreme.
Anything first-person shooter.
Ninja
Yeah.
Gaiden Sigma.
Yeah,
That's another
Yeah,
one.
first
Bay-
person shooter.
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta,
Cry.
Devil May Cry, Nier Automata, Metal Gear Rising,
Oh
Yeah.
and like God of War.
Yeah, God of War, definitely.
It's over the top action, and I love me some over the top action. Like
No kill
God-
fight like Overkill.
I mean,
Yeah.
God of War Ascension, that's where I kind of like...
I didn't play Ascension, but like I've either played or seen gameplay of all.
Did
of the
they
rest of
make a
them.
God of War movie or?
No, they didn't.
No.
They didn't make
They're
a movie,
working on
but
It's
Oh.
in development.
2012, did you
Yeah.
see that trailer?
No.
There's an ad where there was a real life God Kratos,
Mhm.
and they had some Ellie Goulding music, and basically it's just like here he's holding his daughter,
Oh yeah, I've
and
seen
then
that
the daughter
trailer.
turns to ash.
Ash, and then like
oh
the
my
ash
God.
goes on. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
that's
that.
how
I've seen
you
that.
do.
I've
That's
seen that.
that's why it's so emotional.
I've seen that. I've seen that
Yeah.
trailer. Yeah, it's actually really
But yeah,
cool.
but I've seen people doing casting for fun where they took Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa is
Yeah,
Kratos. I could see
as
that.
Kratos, yeah, I would.
I could
I would
see
say
that.
that. I could see that. I could so see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like pretty much any hack and slash game is pretty much like great action. Like, I'm honestly a huge fan of over the top action that has purpose. Like, I'm not counting Michael Bay because while that action's over the top, it's also like
Mindless.
mindless, pointless. You can't keep up with it. Like,
Even though The Rock was actually pretty good. The one with Sean Connery, Nicolas Cage.
which one was that?
What?
Which one was
So basically, Ed Harris plays. He was someone in the military who was off to battle and lost a lot of soldiers. So he basically takes basically because like you know how Alcatraz is like a tourist place now.
Yeah.
So essentially, he takes it hostage and threatens to kill everyone there if the government doesn't give. Like he's basically like it's basically like a hostage situation, like extorting money for the lives of the hostages, and so Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage have to take them out and save the hostages. But
what movie is this?
The Rock.
Die Hard on Alcatraz. That should be what it's called.
Yeah, basically. But it was
Wait,
a good
the movie is
It was
called-
The
well
movie's called Dwayne Johnson.
When you said The Rock, I thought you meant The Rock was in it. That's why I was confused. Oh.
No, it was like a while
The
ago,
movie's called The
96.
Rock.
Yeah, because
Yes.
Alcatraz is an island on a rock, on a huge rock. Not really an island. It's just.
Oh, okay.
Now you
I
get it.
see.
So
I-
The
now
Rock
I
is
get
always
it.
in reference to Alcatraz whenever people say it in popular culture. Actually, speaking of trailers, you reminded me. They were supposed to make a Halo movie back in 2015.
Yeah.
Supposed to be done by Spielberg. They really
Yeah.
Spielberg!
I remember. I think there's some fan Halo stuff.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
not,
pretty sure.
Not half
Yeah, I'm pretty
bad.
sure there was also a Halo, like probably like a CG movie or something.
Yeah,
like
there's an animated Halo
Yeah,
something or other.
that. Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, have you guys heard the franchise Quantum Dream or Quantum Break? Basically, what they try to do is, usually you play a video game, you see the campaign, and blah blah blah. Well, what they try to do differently,
I've heard they fuse TV
they
into
fuse
it.
the TV live action.
It's like a TV show.
So it's
I
like-
heard it was bad.
No, what are you talking about? IGN gave it an 8.5 out of 10. What are
What?
you talking about? No, this was
You're
good.
gonna trust IGN?
No, like not
Quantum
just
Dream, you said?
It's not Quantum Dream. It's
Quantum
Quantum Break.
Quantum
I think.
Break, and not just
Oh, Quantum Break.
not just IGN. Consistently, it was good.
I
it was
think the
getting good
concept
reviews.
is dumb. I just want to play a game, man.
Yeah, but I mean,
I watch TV when I watch TV.
What is dumb or dumb? That's subjective, but they try to be ballsy. That's
crossovers between games and TV shows.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
always ends
that's-
up being controversial. You
but I
can't please
mean-
anybody.
The Order 1886.
Yeah, but at least that's not like they're trying to be a TV show. It's just cutscenes.
Yeah.
But still, it's kind of bad.
But I mean,
honestly,
it's pretty
honestly though, if they made that a movie instead of a game, it would have been so much better.
No, but in
Yeah,
the way
probably.
it's innovative in the sense that whatever
Animated
you
movie.
do, it will affect the
Yeah.
outcome. So choice A,
Mm.
you go with a bad situation, then it will affect the outcome. So in a way, it's innovative.
Do we have one more time?
Oh no,
No, this is the
we're
last one.
continuing
Oh,
with this, bro.
okay, yeah.
Unless you want to talk about
No, no.
food.
Unless, but what?
Well, I am hungry.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
eat.
By the way, speaking of
Anyway.
staying on topic, we've talked about The Foreigner, where the international trailer we've seen at the very last part, Jackie Chan, he's like here, and the part where he's like hiding in the leaves,
Yeah.
and the bad guy comes, he just
Yeah,
swallows
yeah.
it whole.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then from the Matrix, he's like ducking down in slow motion. So in the future, what other sort of innovations can we expect to see from action movies?
Well, one scene that comes out for me, I remember in the trailer when he's like hiding between the fridge and the wall.
Oh yeah, and then he jumps
and then
down.
the guy
like,
comes and like empties his clip, and then
Yeah.
there's no one there, and then the guy jumps down. Jackie
Yeah.
Chan jumps down on top of him.
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Because
Yeah.
the normal sort of thing like that is they're gonna wrestle with the gun kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
that's what I would have expected to happen. But then when he's not there and then jumps down, that's I think different.
Well, that's just a subversion of expectations, you know.
Yeah. But still, it's amazing Jackie Chan hasn't lost his touch.
Oh no.
Oh, and going back to TV show, I think a good example of action. I don't know if this qualifies. Oh, okay, maybe it does. But like, good example of action is for the next Marvel Netflix show is Daredevil. Definitely Daredevil. Like, I want to say Iron Fist, but like like
Let's
that,
just-
But
that,
it was bad.
yeah. So
no.
like, yeah, but Daredevil fight scene. Those
Daredevil fight
deli-
scenes are
they
definitely-
deliver.
Daredevil is the best of the Marvel Netflix of all of them.
Yeah, especially the season 2 fight scenes. Like,
yeah, it got better in season 2 for sure.
yeah, like the
We
season.
have to talk about the Punisher
The
scene.
Punisher, yo, best scene
jail.
in season 2, man.
However, the one criticism I do have, and this isn't necessarily like a, like an evolution, like a revolution they can do, but it's more like an evolution.
Mhm.
You know, if like a one thing that Arrow has, and not even Daredevil has, is this interplay between past and present.
Peasant?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the flashbacks.
You know, in the
Yeah.
season 2 finale, spot on between Slade Wilson happening between the past.
Yeah.
And the same interplay is like
Yeah,
going
when they're
back
on
and
they're
forth.
on the boat.
Back
right?
and forth, yeah.
Yeah,
and
that
it was
was
just
good.
simultaneous. So I would like to see TV shows and movies
Do more of that?
Take
I
the
personally,
next
I
level.
love
Yeah.
those. I love those when
Yeah.
you're a
I'm
fight is like
interplaying
goes
between
like-
back and forth.
Another back
love
and forth kind of fight. Remember? Did you watch Legend of Tomorrow?
Yes.
The season 1 finale with
Yes,
Vandal Savage.
yes.
They're beating him up in 3 different
timelines, yeah!
cut between each
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
Each of his defeats.
Yeah.
That was
That
really
was
cool.
epic. That was
Yeah.
epic.
That's probably one of the best parts of season 1.
Yeah. The final episode. Okay, like in terms of season 1, the best episode, the one where they go to the Old West, in my opinion. Like I love
Oh, with
that.
Jonah Hex.
Yeah, I love that episode.
Yeah.
Future Star City. That was a really great episode too.
Oh, with Oliver Queen as one arm.
All of King One Arm,
that was good.
and then
The
the
finale.
season finale.
The
Yeah,
finale,
pretty
yeah.
much. And pretty much any scene with Captain Cold in it.
Also, I think in the future they need to avoid cliches. Especially
I feel like cliches can work if
for sure,
cliches-
but not if it's like forced.
Yeah, forced
It's-
cliches. No, I don't.
Yeah,
like.
it's not so much the what, is the how and why. It's how you
Yeah.
execute it.
Yeah.
Cliches are cliches. They're just gonna
Especially those.
exist.
Oh, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you can. Flashback to present, and the scene. Yes, you can do some sort of speech, and then somehow the hero does it. That needs to kind of, go away.
Yeah.
Less of that.
You know, one innovation I do see happening in the future is because there's this whole debate about how, lead characters in action movies doing their own stunts versus having a stunt double do most of it. So I feel like in the future, they're going to try to perfect, maybe the visual effects on an actor's face to make it look like the actor's face is on a stunt double's body instead of having to try to edit around the extensive use of a stunt double.
Yeah, you can really tell that editing in Iron Fist. Like there are like 2 or 3 where I'm like, that's a stunt double.
Well,
that's
that's-
definitely a stunt double.
Well, cross
and
our-
sometimes even in Defenders too.
Well, we have to have our fingers crossed because with Henry Cavill, they're gonna CGI his mustache. So
What? I
let's
still don't get what.
let's see how good that's gonna be.
He's,
Yeah.
he's filming.
Because-
Yeah, he's
because
filming
he's in a
another movie
contract.
now,
Mission
and
Impossible
they're
6.
doing
Yeah.
reshoots.
And he cannot
Wait, he's in
shave
Mission
them.
Impossible 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
And he
I
cannot
didn't know
shave
what
that
movie it was.
mustache.
But
so-
yeah, he can't shave the mustache because he needs it for another movie.
So, yeah.
But Joss Whedon's doing reshoots for a Justice League movie, and